Today we are going to learn about implementing JWT authentication in Flask APIs. We'll dive into securing your Flask applications using JSON Web Tokens, focusing on practical skills for endpoint protection and user session management.
Welcome to our session on implementing JWT authentication in Flask APIs. In just a few minutes, we'll cover why JSON Web Tokens are crucial for API security and how they help manage user sessions efficiently. This session will walk you through the necessary steps to integrate JWT into your Flask application, ensuring your endpoints are well protected. Let's delve into the basics of JSON Web Tokens. A JWT consists of three parts: the header, payload, and signature. The header specifies the token type and the signing algorithm. The payload carries the claims, which are statements about an entity, typically the user, and additional data. The signature is used to verify the token was not altered. JWTs are encoded using base 64 and can be decoded to view their claims, but they are signed to ensure integrity and authenticity. Understanding these components is key to leveraging JWTs for secure authentication. To start using JWTs in your Flask application, you'll need to set up Flask-JWT-Extended, a popular extension that simplifies JWT integration. Begin by installing it via pip. Once installed, configure your Flask app to include necessary settings such as JWT_secret_key, which is essential for signing your tokens securely. You can customize various JWT options like token expiration times and algorithms. Proper setup ensures your application can generate and validate JWTs effectively, establishing a foundation for secure authentication. Creating JWT tokens in Flask involves generating a token that encodes user information and claims. Using Flask-JWT-Extended, you can create tokens by defining a payload containing user-specific data. You can also add custom claims to the payload to include additional information. Employ decorators like a create_access_token to simplify token creation in your routes. Keep in mind that securely handling tokens is crucial. Never expose your secret key in your code or logs. With these practices, you'll have a secure and efficient JWT token generation in your Flask application.
To protect your Flask routes, you can use JWT-required decorators provided by Flask-JWT-Extended. These decorators, such as at JWT_required, ensure that only requests with valid JWTs can access specific endpoints. You can implement role-based access control by evaluating claims within the tokens. If a request lacks a valid token or the necessary permissions, return an unauthorized access response. Testing these protected routes is essential to confirm that they function correctly under various scenarios. By securing your routes with JWT, you effectively safeguard your application's critical endpoints. JWT tokens have expiration times to enhance security, but sometimes users need to remain authenticated without re-entering credentials. Refresh tokens solve this by allowing users to obtain new access tokens without logging in again. Implement token refresh endpoints using Flask-JWT-Extended's decorators like at JWT_refresh_token_required. Manage the lifecycle of access and refresh tokens carefully to avoid security risks. Ensure refresh tokens are stored securely and are only exchanged over secure channels. By following these practices, you can maintain a balance between security and user convenience in your Flask application.
Token revocation is crucial for maintaining security, especially if a token is compromised. By blacklisting tokens, you can effectively revoke access even before they expire. Implementing a blacklist strategy involves storing tokens that should no longer be valid and checking each request against this list. Flask-JWT-Extended provides support for this feature, allowing you to maintain a dynamic list of revoked tokens. Ensure your application can handle token revocation efficiently to minimize the risk of unauthorized access, keeping your user sessions secure and manageable.
Testing JWT-protected endpoints is essential to ensure your application handles authentication correctly. Use tools like Postman or automated testing frameworks to simulate requests with valid and invalid tokens. Write test cases that cover different authentication scenarios, including token expiration, revocation, and role-based access. Thorough testing helps identify potential vulnerabilities and ensures your API remains secure under various conditions. By investing time in testing, you can confidently deploy your Flask application with robust JWT authentication.
Implementing JWT authentication securely requires adherence to best practices. Protect your secret keys by keeping them out of your codebase and using environment variables. Always use HTTPS to encrypt data transmission, preventing token interception. Set short token lifetimes to reduce the impact of token compromise and enforce regular token renewal. Keep your dependencies up to date to mitigate vulnerabilities. Finally, monitor your application for suspicious activity, such as repeated failed logins or token misuse. By following these practices, you can ensure your Flask application's JWT authentication remains secure and reliable. In conclusion, implementing JWT authentication in your Flask APIs is a powerful way to secure your endpoints and manage user sessions. We've covered the essential steps to integrate JWT, from understanding its components to protecting routes and handling token revocation. Remember, security best practices are critical in maintaining the integrity of your application. Thank you for joining this session, and I encourage you to explore further and keep enhancing your skills in API security. Until next time, happy coding!